What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 18 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 3 picks wrong and got 18 right, which is an 86% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 86% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get an 86% win rate and get 18 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $280 just yesterday, and another member who won $38 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright guys, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is Max Strus, and this one is for rebounds and assists, so a combo one for this for 7.5, and this one is for more. Now when we look at Max Strus, they do face off against the Orlando Magic, and he has gone on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games. So that is fantastic to see there. And when we actually look at Orlando Magic, when it comes to rebounds and assists, they do rank first in rebounds allowed and rank first in assists allowed. Now the reason why we do like the over for this situation is that Strus usually does play the small forward position, and Orlando actually do a very poor job at defending rebounds and assists to the small forward position. So that's the reason why we do like the over for this situation here. Strus definitely has a really high usage rate in both of these departments as well, so we think it will continue on into this next game. We tend to see a lot of players, especially when it comes to playoff time, a lot of their usage rate definitely elevates, especially if they are a main player in that team. Strus being one of them, we definitely see him going on the over here. He's significantly gone on the over, and that's why his average over the last 5 is 13, almost double the line at 7.5, and the time that he has gone under, he's only gone under by 0.5. So this definitely does show he has a capability to definitely do very well and go on the over once again, especially against this Orlando Magic team. So Max Strus for 7.5, rebs and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Tyrese Maxey. So Tyrese Maxey, as we all know, a great player, and this one is for 34.5 points, rebs and assists, and this one actually is for less. Now look at Maxey, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than the New York Knicks. Now as you all know, New York Knicks do rank second in points allowed. Also when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 8th, and then rebounds allowed, guys, they do rank 2nd. And that's the reason why we do like the under for this situation here. Tyrese Maxey definitely will have a lot of focus on him on defense due to the fact that New York Knicks tend to actually focus in on stars when it comes to, you know, the defensive strategies. And on top of that, New York Knicks are also a great defensive team. When we also look further, guys, both teams are pretty slow paced, and we aren't expecting the same amount of volume. And although game 1 he was able to go on the over, we think game 2 there's definitely going to be a change in strategy from New York Knicks, and also we may see a change in strategy in Philadelphia as well. So because of those reasons, we are expecting the under for this situation here. His average over the last 5 is 39.2, so we are going a little bit against the grain on this one, but Tyrese Maxey 34.5 points, rebs and assists for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about his opponent, Jalen Brunson. So Jalen Brunson, he's been playing good for New York Knicks, and this one is for 7 assists, and this one actually is for more. Now when we look at Brunson, we've actually seen him go on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games, with 2 of those being a push. The face off against Philadelphia 76ers, and 76ers do rank 10th in assists allowed. So they did fall quite a bit since Joel Embiid was out, but Joel Embiid is expected to play in this game, and we still like the over for this situation due to the fact that Jalen Brunson is the main player for this New York Knicks team. Like I mentioned before, guys, when it comes to playoff time, we tend to see a lot of the star players have higher usage rates, and we are expecting that from someone like Jalen Brunson, especially in this matchup against the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, he was able to get 7 in the most recent game, or game 1, and I think he should be able to go on the over this time around. His average over the last 5 is 7.4, so he has the capability to definitely go on the over. over, and he's very consistent at getting close to this line, which is what we like to see. So Jalen Brunson, 7 assists for more, I think is a fantastic pick as well. Now, getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than D'Angelo Russell. So, D'Angelo Russell, as we all know, great player for the LA Lakers. And this one is for 15.5 points, and this one is for more. Now, when we look at D'Angelo Russell and we look at his average over the last 5, we've actually seen he's gone on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games. Now, on top of that, they do face off against the Denver Nuggets. Now, when we look at Denver Nuggets, as we all know, they do actually rank 6th in points allowed. And because of that, we are expecting the over here due to the fact that when it comes to the Denver Nuggets, they actually don't do a very good job at defending the guard position. Now, I did go on the under in game 1. However, D'Angelo Russell did have himself a pretty cold night. Wasn't shooting very well, but he did have enough volume to definitely go over on this line. And we think that will definitely change in this next one coming up. So definitely keep an eye out for D'Angelo Russell. I think there's a lot of value to go on the over here. If we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies actually have him favored for the over as well. And I think, on top of that, we are going to be following with what the bookies are saying there. So D'Angelo Russell, 15.5 points for more, I think is a great pick. Also, guys, getting into the next pick, I just did want to quickly touch on the 0.5 Nikola Jokic pick. This one definitely on the over, guys. This one's a no-brainer. I would be adding this to every single parlay you are able to make. This one's a gimme, guys, so definitely add it to all your parlays. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player we're going to be talking about is LeBron James, who's been averaging 29.6 points, 10 assists, and 8.4 rebounds. And he has done a fantastic job for none other than Los Angeles Lakers, and the Lakers do face off for game 2 against the Denver Nuggets. Now, as you all know, when it comes to the Denver Nuggets, they are a pretty strong team, and LeBron is expecting actually to play in this game. So for right now, guys, like I always mentioned, there sometimes can be, last minute injuries or anything of that nature, but for right now, LeBron James is playing. But Denver Nuggets do rank 6th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they also do rank 9th, and then rebounds allowed, guys, they do rank 7th. So we are actually expecting the under for this situation here. The reason being is that we've actually seen LeBron in that first game against Denver. Although he did pretty well, we have seen him that he is tending to have a little bit less usage rate than we were expecting, and we think that will continue on into this next matchup. We've noticed that Denver, that their defensive strategies is a lot to focus on LeBron James and restricting him as much as possible. So although he did get 27, 6, and 8 in that most recent matchup, we are expecting that in this next game, he might actually go under that as well. So because of that, keep an eye out for LeBron James's line. Denver is a great team at restricting points, reps, and assists, and they do play a little bit of a slower pace basketball than as expected, and because of that, we are expecting a less volume from LeBron in this game too. So because of those reasons, keep an eye out for LeBron's line. If it is too close to these averages, definitely look to go on the under, because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Now, getting into the next player, we're going to be talking about Franz Wagner. Now, Franz Wagner has been having 21 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. So he has done a great job for none other than the Orlando Magic. And when it comes to Orlando Magic, they do face off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland Cavaliers are a pretty tough team, as we all know. Cleveland do actually rank when it comes to points allowed. They do rank 7th. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they rank 6th. And then rebounds allowed, guys, they also do rank 10th. So they rank very high in all categories, and because of that, we are expecting, actually the under for this situation here. When we actually look at, Franz Wagner and his usage rate for this team, although he does have a pretty good usage rate, we are expecting the under due to the fact that we are expecting other stars to actually have more of the usage rate in this game too. So we look at Franz Wagner. Obviously, he did have 18, 7, and 3 in game 1, but we think Cleveland are going to restrict him more in this second game. So because of that, we do like the under for this situation. Both teams are also very, very slow, and because of that, we are also expecting the under here, as we aren't expecting a lot of volume. So like I always mentioned, game 2, we are thinking that Cleveland are going to make some bigger strides at really restricting Franz Wagner and other stars in the team, and because of that, we are expecting the under here. So keep an eye out for Franz Wagner's line. If it is too close to these averages, definitely look to go on the under. Now, getting to the next player is Donte DiVincenzo, who's been averaging 17 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 3.4 4 assists in the last 5 games. So he has done a great job for New York Knicks, and the New York Knicks do face off against none other than the 76ers. Now, as you all know, 76ers did a pretty poor performance in game 1, but on top of that, they do actually rank when it comes to points allowed. They do rank 9th. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 10th, and then rebounds allowed, guys, they also do rank pretty low, as they rank 22nd. Now, we do think in this game too, we are expecting actually Donte DiVincenzo to go on the over here. The reason being is that when it comes to DiVincenzo, he isn't really the star of the show. It is usually Jalen Brunson, and because of that, we actually have seen 76ers really hone in and focus a lot more when it comes to defense on their star players, and it actually has left players like Donte DiVincenzo open. Now, in game 1, Philadelphia did allow DiVincenzo only to score 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, but we think that will change in game 2, as we are expecting a different outcome, as you know, Donte DiVincenzo just had himself a pretty poor shooting night. So we are expecting a different outcome from his game 1. We think he definitely will be able to go on the over, especially against 76ers in this next matchup and in game 2. So keep an eye out for Donte DiVincenzo's line. There's definitely a lot of value to go on the over there. So if the line is under these averages, definitely look to go on the over. So guys, if you want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.